Good morning. Welcome to the update from the bunker here in the Moselle Valley in France. And it's Tuesday, the 7th of April, and beautiful blue sky, sunshine, really nice, beautiful spring day, and busy today working with some clients, got some calls and some webinars to do. And so looking forward to it. All is good. I hope you guys are keeping well as well. And we heard the news come across in the UK yesterday that Boris Johnson has now been transferred into the ICU with coronavirus. So best wishes to him for a recovery. The country really needs you now, and hope you get well, sir, and get out of hospital soon. Come back to lead the country. And for anybody else out there, of course, we know only a couple of people who've been diagnosed with the coronavirus. All seem to be okay at the moment, and we wish them well and everybody else well, of course. And it reminded me, looking on social media, which is always dangerous thing to do, is there's a lot of these conspiracy theories coming out. There's a post this morning popped up, and someone's paraphrasing the news about Boris Johnson being in intensive care. And she said, it's not true, it's all a myth. He's not in intensive care. He's been whisked away to a bunker somewhere, and it's a body double, and it's all just absolute garbage. But a lot of this, I think social media seems to be taking these posts down, but it's unbelievable what people will look at and what they'll believe. And it reminded me of a time, it's some years ago now, when we just moved from where we lived in Horsham, we moved up to Newport in Shropshire, and some friends of ours are having a birthday celebration. And so we went back down to Horsham and we stayed overnight over the weekend in a fabulous farm hotel. So it was a working farm, and it had sheep, it had cows, and as farms do. So beautiful place, old farm building, and we stayed in the farmhouse. And on the Sunday morning, after this other party on the Saturday, we came down for breakfast, and breakfast was served in this huge sort of kitchen area, and big table with those eggs and everything, all beautifully fresh from the farm. And I could see into what was the sort of cooking area of the farm, and they've got this massive Aga range in there, beautiful. And we sat there drinking coffee and this sort of thing. And one of the girls who worked at the farm, she came into the kitchen. I could see through, and the couple next to me could see it as well. And she was carrying what looked to be a very young sheep, a lamb, and he was quite tiny, the size of a sort of little puppy. And she cradled this lamb, and she opened the Aga and put it into the Aga. And inside the Aga, you could see there were two or three others in there as well. And I looked at the person next to me. I said, "My goodness, what are they doing? They're cooking raw, fresh, living lambs." We were really quite concerned about it. Anyway, we sort of questioned the farmer, the farmer's wife, and of course they'd just been born. They weren't doing that well, and to sort of rather than an incubator, they stick them in the Aga just to keep them warm, keep them alive. And there must have been 4 or 5 of these baby lambs inside the Aga. Us city types, of course, thought they were, cooking live lamb. We thought some bizarre ritual or bizarre meal or dish they were cooking. What it shows you is that a little knowledge or no knowledge is dangerous, because you see a situation. If you don't know what you're doing, you see a situation and you add 2 and 2 together and get 30, which is what we did. So with this coronavirus, as with lots of things, situations as well, not many of us are qualified. Hardly, I'm not, to make a decision or a judgment call. There are people who are qualified. They're called doctors and they're called scientists. And you know what? We've got to just trust and follow their guidance, because if we look at a situation and go, well, it's no worse than the flu virus, for example, it's no worse than any other thing, why aren't we doing this, why aren't we doing that? I don't know if that's right or not, but what I'm going to listen to is the experts. I want to just trust that they know what they're doing, and staying isolated, staying at home is the best thing, and we'll get through it and we're going to be okay. And as another post went up, somebody said, well, of course, the number of deaths from coronavirus in Europe haven't been not as high as they are for regular flu. Well, no, they're not, because we're isolating, because we're doing these measures. If we hadn't have taken these measures, goodness knows where the virus would have been by now. And again, it's not for me to comment. I don't know what I'm talking about regarding the medical side of this. But I think it is time to ignore the idiots and the people who don't know and follow the experts. So as we found out with the baby sheep in the Aga, they weren't cooking it. It wasn't some bizarre casserole. It was to save their lives. Now we look at the situation, follow the experts, listen to the advice, take the advice, and then just, for goodness sake, stay inside. It's only going to be a couple of weeks, or maybe 3 weeks. and then all is good and we can come out of it again and away we go. So be careful who you listen to, watch out for the conspiracies, watch out for the cranks. There's quite a few of them out there, and just block them, just delete them, and wish everybody well. And today I'm working with clients all day. We've got calls all over from Japan. We've got calls in the UK. We've got calls in the US. So I'm going to be real busy, helping people through. And we've got the wine webinar on Friday. And if anybody listening to this or watching this video wants just to have a catch up and a call or some ideas, or you're struggling, drop me a note. I'll jump on a call, not a sales call or anything like that. Just if I can help you, if I can guide you or give you tips and ideas, or just to hopefully brighten your day a little bit with a bit of positivity and some hope, then let me know, book a call, and we'll have a chat. No problem at all. Look forward to that. So have a great week. Stay away from people. Stop listening to idiots. Wash your hands and stay safe. And I'll see you or speak with you tomorrow. Have a great day for now. Bye.